Good morning and welcome to the Monday morning program. How are you?
The daffodils are sad this morning.
Yeah, what's going on with the snow?
'Tis the season, you know.
Yeah, we had like an hour of snow on Sunday morning and now it's snowing right now.
And it turned out to be a beautiful day yesterday,
It
so
did.
maybe the same thing will happen today.
Yeah, it did. So I haven't, I don't know if I've talked to you since last week. It was a crazy busy week for me. I was kind of sick.
I know, when did that happen?
Tuesday through Friday I was sick, I think.
Like head and chest?
Head, nose mostly.
Sinus.
Sinus and a little chest, but I think I'm better. I did a lot of
miserable.
Sudafed.
Ooh.
Yeah, have you had that?
Yeah. Yes.
Yeah, it was very nice.
Good. Well, I'm glad you got feeling better for the weekend because I know you were gearing up for a very busy weekend.
Oh my gosh, was it ever? Yeah, so let's get started. Friday night was my wife Stephanie's birthday, and we went out to a restaurant called Oak and Reel.
Ooh, how was that?
It was very nice. I even brought a picture.
Oh, I'm proud of you.
Thank you. I even took a picture.
Where's this at?
It's kind of in the hood, but it's nice. Does that make sense?
Is it in Detroit?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, there was a birthday cake.
Nice.
Look
My
at
God,
that.
that's gorgeous.
Oh my God.
Did you take that? Like,
No, that was back at our friend's house afterwards.
oh, how
But-
nice.
Oh, look at this.
What is that?
This is the, they serve this at the end, and they're marijuana gummies.
Oh, they are not.
No, but that's of course the joke, and the waiter, makes a joke about it every time, but they're little jellies.
Were they good?
Yeah, I felt a little loopy after it.
Did you? Maybe there was some secret sauce in it.
Yeah,
Ooh, look
so
at that.
this is what would you call this, a stone hearth oven?
I guess so. What did you have?
I had the bucatini.
Was it delicious?
Oh, it was very good. Yeah, it
Yeah.
was very good. But we also had trout ravioli, all kinds of
Ooh,
stuff.
that sounds
It was really good.
amazing.
It was really good. A lot of fun.
So that was in Birmingham?
No, that was in Detroit. And then we
Detroit.
went to Birmingham.
Okay.
And went to this nice hotel for a drink. They have a awesome lobby bar area.
Yeah.
It's almost like reminiscent of the bar at the JW.
Oh,
if
yeah,
that
yeah.
makes sense in
Yep.
Grand Rapids.
Yep.
But we saw the Miami Heat. The entire Miami Heat team was there.
Oh, how cool is that?
They were having like a 10 o'clock dinner. They were in Detroit, the Detroit area.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah, there were a couple groupies.
I was going to say, did you say anything to him?
No, I kept it cool, but there were a couple ladies that were dressed as town bicycles, as I like to say. And they were trying to hang out near the curtain, and the security kind of brushed them away.
So none of the...
You don't like when I say town bicycle, do you?
It took me a minute. I forgot.
Yeah,
I forgot
I say
about
that
your
once
little
in a while,
quip.
remember?
Yeah, I do. So just so I'm clear, none of the Miami Heat came over to compliment you on your shoes?
No, and I didn't even have good shoes on.
No?
I think I had these on.
Oh, man.
I know.
Serious?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I know. I didn't know I was going to
Nobody's
run in.
complimenting those.
I did, thank you. I didn't know I was going to run into the Miami Heat. Otherwise, I would have had some heat on my feet.
Yes,
just so
true.
you know. Real quick before we get to your crazy busy things that happened, I want to tell you I had an incident in the drop-off line at school today.
Is that why you're a little tense?
Do you think I'm tense
I
today?
do.
Really?
Uh-huh.
Shoot. Well, that's one of the reasons. So I go to pull in, and the person in front of me did not pull up far enough to give me enough room. This has happened to you before. And the lady behind me, woman, lady, gal, person, I don't know, they pulled over and they glared at me.
What? Oh, because they couldn't
They couldn't get out.
successfully get out. Were you sitting there for like 10 minutes?
Long, it felt like 10 minutes. It was like, 10 seconds, but... So I was glared at, Brandon.
So you got short-stopped by the guy in front of you and then
Woman
glared
in front of
at,
me,
or the
yep.
woman in front of you and then glared at by the woman behind you.
Yep.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I will say though,
You ever been glared at by a woman in that pickup line over at your place?
yeah.
Woo.
I will say, because I've done other pickup lines for friends and my nephews, ours
Yeah.
is smoother. I don't know why, but it is. But I do hate when that happens.
Yes.
Pull in and
I
up
know,
as far as you
I
can
know.
go.
But I wasn't trying to be mean, and I wasn't doing anything that deserved a glare.
Somebody's probably sitting at work right now like, this jerk
Oh, for
pinned
sure
me
they
in.
are. Yeah,
Oh, yeah,
this
yeah.
jerk in this banged up
So
car.
you know what I did? Oh yeah, in a banged up
in
car.
a banged up piece of crap
You know
car.
what I did? I pulled up to him and I glared at him.
Yeah, and I
hope
won't
she
say the
feels
make and
better.
model of the car, even though
I
I
know.
do know it.
I do know.
And the school's not that big, so it wouldn't be hard to figure out who drives that particular burgundy car. What have you been up to?
You know, just floating through life.
I hear you. Yeah. What'd you do yesterday?
Oh, so we went to Mass Saturday night.
Okay.
And so we got to sleep in Sunday, which rarely happens. And then went into the new Lakeside office.
Oh, yeah,
for
we're
a
going to get to
couple
some
of
pictures of
hours.
that in a little bit, yeah.
And then I picked up Kelly, and we did a mini Irish pub crawl real quick.
Really?
We don't really have an Irish pub, but we hit Agma. That place was so packed, and I went there because I love their food.
Yeah.
Zero food left. Not one.
Really?
They were kind enough to bring me a bowl of chips because I was starving.
Really?
But they were completely out of food, which is a good thing,
Yeah.
right? And this was probably about 2:30, 3 o'clock. Then we went to the Shamrock, which
Nice.
I don't think I've been to the Shamrock since I was like 20.
Really?
The Shamrock's still rocking.
Oh, I'm sure it was. They
mean-
had the food trucks going?
Rocking. Yeah, they had West Texas barbecue outside.
Yeah.
So that was incredible. And then it's funny, you know you're older when you are bummed that, I was not at the Shamrock. That
Well,
is
tell me about what's
inaccurate.
happening when you get older real quick.
Okay, you know you're older when you're bummed that St. Patrick's Day is on the weekend?
Yes.
Because we've had this nice tradition for the last several years. We actually see your dad there where we drop the kids off at school.
And then go-
and then we
yeah.
go to Kegs and Eggs. Just for one, but it was really fun. So now
For
it's like,
sure.
oh, God, I got to balance kids and
Sunday.
husband, and what are we going to do?
Yeah.
We made it work, and it was amazing.
Very cool. Yeah, that's what Brandon and I were talking about. Like, weekday, it's just loaded up, packed,
Yeah.
and stuff like that. But you had 2 days to have your fun.
True.
Here's the Shamrock Shuffle, and this was awesome. Very, very cool event held by the Jackson YMCA. There's Shauna.
Very nice. Look at that smile. Was this Saturday or Sunday?
It was Saturday.
Okay.
Right? Yeah, it was Saturday.
I think it was a little warmer.
A little nicer on
Oh,
Saturday.
look at the leprechaun.
Last year it was like negative, whatever
Yeah.
it was. So
Yes, much better day. I think they had over 200 participants.
Yes,
I read,
for
so
sure.
that's great news.
For sure. Are you done with volleyball?
We are done with the first round, and we start spring ball. Well, we started practice for spring ball, which is a thing last
Spring
week.
ball.
How about you?
We had our last tournament on Saturday.
How did it go?
Well, it was great. It took forever. I took a picture because I wanted people to see where I was.
I want a facility like that here in Jackson.
Well, so this is at Schoolcraft College in Livonia or Northville or wherever it is, and they have these partnerships with all these clubs and stuff
Yeah.
like that. But this is Trinity Health, I think, has paid for all
Look
that.
at that.
So
wow.
we had to leave we leave at the house at 6 in the morning. And you know what? This volleyball is such a scam because you get there and you have to ref the first game.
Yes.
All the girls. So you get there at 7:30. So we're here at 7:30 going in ref, and
Yeah.
then mom and dad will come in and watch you play in an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Are you crazy? And then also when you lose, like we made
You
it
have to stay.
Yes. So we made it to the bracket. So we won our first one, then you lost your second one. It's like, you can't go home. You have to stay and work the next
Yeah.
match.
Yeah, I do hate that.
It's a scam.
I do. Well, especially because it's not cheap.
It's not cheap. And then you
So
have
it's like,
kids.
why don't you have
so,
officials?
So now we're getting into
Yeah.
the finals, and you have the folks from, I don't know, some of them might have been from Dearborn Divine Child. I don't know. Screaming
As I say,
at
they take it dead serious.
screaming at the 12-year-olds
Yeah.
that are working the refs. So we've got
Yeah.
to do something about this volleyball. And have you ever been at a volleyball tournament where there was any sign of one single person in charge?
No.
No.
But it goes. So I was a gymnastics mom and a dance mom, so I'm used to these all day
Yeah.
things, and where you kind of just hurry up and wait. So I think I'm a little more trained for it, but I don't mind that hour drop off first because I drop her off and then go get something to eat by myself and just kind of chill.
Yeah,
Kinda
I mean,
nice.
I don't mind that part of it too. But when it's backed up against,
Yeah.
a night out at till 2 a.m. the night
Yeah,
before.
that sounds like a personal problem. My biggest issue with having the kids do it is I cannot stand when they don't score appropriately. And then everybody's screaming, point,
Yeah,
point.
when we yell, and then when someone's yelling at our kid, we're like, oh, they're just kids.
Yeah.
5 minutes ago, we were just screaming at your daughter to flip the thing.
Well, I yell whenever they miss for any point.
Really?
Yeah, because that just drives me crazy. They're not paying attention.
Oh, wow.
It's their job.
We have a few of those on our
And I
team.
don't scream. I'm just like, hey, point this
Really?
way or point that way. Yeah.
So sometimes they hear you, sometimes they don't.
Oh, I don't think they hear me at all. I just feel better.
I think the other
getting it
fans
out
hear
there.
you. All right, so you had big news last week you have added another location to the brokerage house.
Yes, and I have to tell you, I am still basking in the glow from all the love bestowed upon us. We had close to 300 people.
What?
It was insane.
That's awesome.
We went through like 35 bottles of champagne.
And those were not like, Brut or whatever what are those ones? Corks,
They were
crooks?
Vue.
No, this was the Vue.
Vue, and it was delish. And our whole team was there, and it was just amazing. If we can go back one picture, in addition to the new office, the additional office, we have a new agent. Dana Brown has joined the brokerage house.
Very
She's
good.
been in real estate for 10 years, and she is just a rock star. I can't believe you can see my bra strap. Could you see my bra strap the whole way?
I didn't see your bra strap until you just pointed it out.
Super sorry about that. But anyway, Dana was actually on Bart's show Thursday and had a great time with him, kind of introducing
Yeah, she's
herself.
awesome, by the way.
She's incredible. So
Yeah.
I'm just trying to give all the resources that our clients need, from top-notch agents to more locations, and that's it. But I do want to say, I told you, we manifested TBH Lakeside.
Yeah.
It's 10 years in the making. So
Really?
it was really incredible.
Very happy for
coming
you.
to fruition.
Very
So,
happy for
yes.
you. Well, we heard about your little pub crawl. I took a little pub crawl.
In addition to Friday night?
I had a little Sunday morning at Grand River Brewery. Let's take a look.
Okay.
Happy St. Patrick's Day. I'm with Gary Blom, professional bagpiper. We're down at Grand River Brewery. Where else would we be on St. Patty's Day? This is back-to-back days for you, Gary. Tell us a little bit about your involvement in St. Patrick's Day over the years.
Over the years, pretty much playing bagpipes from place to place. A lot of pubs, of course. That's a pretty big day. I mean, start in the morning and end at night, pretty much.
Tell us what type of tunes you're playing. We just got to watch you play like 4 different ones. All sound very traditional Irish. Tell us what the music is we're hearing.
I play Danny Boy. A lot of people like to hear Danny Boy. And then Wearing of the Green. And then Waltzing Matilda I play, and a variety of other tunes. I mix some Scottish tunes in there as well.
Look who we ran into on St. Patrick's Day. It's Dr. Jacob Sinkoff from IEP. I know you love taking advantage of your days off. St. Patrick's Day happens to be one of them. Tell me about what's going on today.
Yeah, I got lucky. This is my weekend off, and here enjoying just a single beer with my wife and some breakfast.
Awesome. Now that you've kind of been in the community for a few years, just talk a little bit about having places like this to go on holidays like this.
So Grand River Brewery, actually when I started here 10 years ago, I was actually at the grand opening of the Grand River Brewery, so it's great to come back 11 years later almost now and be able to have this be a staple of the community and enjoy some great food.
I'm with Melissa and Jay and a couple 2.5-year-old. Are these Irish twins?
Oh, yeah. Well, more Polish, probably.
So St. Patty's Day must be fun in your family enough to get the little twin girls out. Tell us about what you guys are planning on doing today.
Well, we were hoping to catch the bagpipes, but I think we'll take them to Meckley's later and try and catch them there today. And, of course, we'll have to take a 2.5-hour pause for them.
Oh, yeah. Very good. What St. Patrick's Day, I'm assuming the traditions have changed over the years. Is this the first St. Patty's Day that you guys have brought children to the bar?
No, this is year 2. Last year we were here and they saw the bagpipes and they loved them. So
Awesome. Awesome. Now, are they going to try some traditional Irish breakfast, or what do we think they're going to order?
they love the pancakes and the bacon here, so they're just going with that.
Very good. Well, it's cool to see the drink cups, the big kid drink cups, and then, of course, the alcohol. Have a happy St. Patrick's Day, guys.
Thank you.
St. Patrick's Day. We're with a table of fun here. How is the morning going so far for you guys?
The morning's going great. We're having a good time.
Is this St. Patrick's Day tradition for this group of gals?
Yep.
Okay, tell us what the day has in store. It's early. It's just 8:35 a.m.
It's very early. The day will take us where the day takes us.
Okay.
So we'll follow the rainbow and the leprechaun, and we'll see what happens.
Okay, now were you guys out last night too, or just saving energy for this morning?
Saving it for today.
Okay, tell me what you like about the Grand River so far. It looks like, have you guys already eaten?
Yeah.
Awesome. Okay,
Yep.
What did you guys have? Tell us what you guys had.
We enjoyed breakfast, corned beef hash, eggs, bacon. It was great.
What's everyone drinking?
Whatever they pour.
What are you having over here? Tell me what you're having.
An Irish car bomb.
Okay, is that your first one of the day? Aren't you supposed to drink it all at once?
Well, the first one went down a lot quicker than the second one.
And then same for you over there too, right? So you guys we're nursing the second Irish car bomb. Okay. Well, I can step out of the way and let you guys finish those. Okay. And you have Irish car bomb as well?
I do.
Okay. The whole table has Irish car bombs. No? Okay. Do you know where you guys are going right from here? Oh, the Shamrock. Awesome. Awesome. Well, happy St. Patrick's Day. Cheers.
Welcome back to the morning show. That was fun.
That was a great segment.
Yeah, it was.
It reminds me how annoying your voice is.
I know it is.
I'm just kidding. I did not mean that at all.
Our show today
That's
is
an inside joke.
Our show today is brought to you by Jackson Catholic Schools. They are enrolling now. You can find out more information by visiting jacksoncatholicschools.org.
Are you doing the orientation for the drive-in lane for people that register with Jackson Area Catholic
I
Schools?
would be happy to show people how to do it. And I will say 90% of the people know how to do it. It's just the 10% that don't.
Yeah.
They don't use their mirrors.
Ella Sharp is having some food trucks.
They are going to be having food
Yeah.
trucks. It's something they're going to be doing every Wednesday starting April 10th, and that's going to be cool. So I'm excited to see that happen for sure.
I am here for that.
Our show today is brought to you by Tri-County Water and Fortress Coffee. We are enjoying today water and coffee thanks to Tri-County Water and Fortress.
Keeping us hydrated and energized.
Say that again?
Keeping us hydrated and energized.
Yes, that's right. That's right. Let's go outside, want to?
Okay.
Well, we stay in.
Okay.
Let's just look. Oh my gosh, it's a frozen tundra. Speaking of frozen tundra, welcome back David Rice. He was gone all week last week.
We missed you, David.
Yeah, he was on his little MTV spring break.
Yeah.
So there
Wonder
it
if he
is.
was in a mosh pit.
I guarantee it, he was. Hometown Heating, Cooling, and more. Visit heatandcoolwithus.com. Hey, that's all the talking we have for today. Are you ready?
Let's get started.
Okay, we've got a great show lined up. We're going to get things started with Jackie Austin and Sean Palmer, and we're going to be talking about a large downtown Easter egg hunt. Stay with us.
MVP Sports has been providing the Jackson area with the finest custom apparel and select promotional items since 2006. We can take your corporate event, Employee Appreciation Day, or golf outing